So today we have others stealing others' work.
Boo.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jada.
And welcome back.
If you've not subscribed, do it now. And if you haven't liked it, you can wait till the end of the video to see if you actually like it, but you should just do it.
My best friend is selling the project car we built together to take his girlfriend to Bali.
Dude ain't your best friend anymore, yo. My ex-best friend.
It's registered in his name.
Why? Oh no.
Maybe he's the one who found it. I don't know. I'm absolutely losing my mind right now, and I just need to vent before I do something I permanently regret.
Are there going to be like updates to this?
There's an update and a conclusion.
Okay.
For the past 8 months, my best friend and I have been building a project car in his garage. It started as a completely stripped, beat up chassis.
We are not car people.
Please
don't judge us.
If you know the right pronunciation, let me know in the comments.
Can I spell it out for you phonetically? I'd be like, Google it.
I'm the one with the mechanical knowledge, so I did 90% of the actual heavy lifting.
Why is it in your friend's name? I'm just calling him friend, not best friend, because...
Building the engine, sorting the wiring, installing the suspension, everything. On top of that, I funded about 80% of the parts because he was short on cash. I mean, is he short on cash? Is he the one who paid for the car? Is that the reason he's short? Because But he promised we'd split the profits 50-50 when we flipped it. Or just keep it as a track toy.
It should be more like you promised that it would be split 50-50, because if you're putting in the majority of the work and the majority of the finances, it should be you that's having to make that promise, not him.
Because it was his house and his garage, we registered the chassis in his name just to make the initial towing and paperwork easier.
She just decided chassis is the name of this car.
I don't know what it looks like. Here's a picture, in case you're wondering.
Maybe it's not an American car that's sold here, like you in the U.S.
But that's, I guess, the reason why it's in his name. Just for easy.
They didn't go on you, didn't it?
It's okay. So
let me clean those up before you start again. Alright.
So that's why, and it's in his name. Huge mistake. Huge. The build is finally finished. It looks incredible. Sounds insane. And the performance is top tier. Yesterday, he calls me out of nowhere and tells me a buyer offered him a massive cash deal for it, and he accepted. I was hyped at first.
I know, at first you're like, yeah.
Thinking about our payout. Like, I'm about to get that bag. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Then he drops the bomb. He's keeping the entire profit because he wants to take his girlfriend on a luxury vacation to Bali next month. He literally told me, and I quote, "Well, it's my garage and my name on the papers, so legally it's my car. I'll give you $500 for your trouble." $500? I spent thousands on the turbo setup, the ECU, editor's note, that is electrical control unit, and hundreds of hours of manual labor. I literally have grease permanently stained under my fingernails from building his vacation fund.
I've just got a couple things to say really quickly.
Okay.
Number one, receipts. I hope you have the receipts, because if you have receipts where you paid with your card, or even if you pay cash, I'm pretty sure like if you have the receipts, like it can
I don't know,
show
but
proof.
like if you're doing a classic rebuild, sometimes you go to junkyards to get stuff.
I know.
I don't know how that goes though.
Do you have receipts? And second off, I've been to Bali twice. Beautiful. And I gotta say, it's beautiful. But how luxury is this dude going there?
This is very affordable.
It is. Is he like, I'm doing first class all the way there? Like, that's crazy.
He said, I don't even know what to do. Legally, I know I'm probably screwed because there's no written contract, just text messages. I feel completely betrayed.
Text messages now can count. Not as a binding contract, but it still counts like as some type of like proof.
Yeah.
Like no signature binding contract, but it's still like a type of contract. Like they used to have like, what is it? An oral contract. They used to have oral contracts. They still have those occasionally, but you're not without some.
I don't even know what to do. Legally, I know I'm probably screwed because there's no rent contract, just text messages. I feel completely betrayed by someone I considered a brother. Relevant comments. If you have the receipts and text messages stating the money was to be split, you could take him to small claims court. Mm-hmm. This doesn't require a lawyer or anything, and it is usually pretty quick. If he doesn't show up, they rule in your favor. He's a terrible friend, and I hope after this is all said and done, you never speak to him again.
If he doesn't show up, book it when he's going to be in Bali.
No, because then the money will be spent.
Money, I know.
Okay, OP says, thank you so much for explaining that small claims doesn't need a lawyer. That actually makes me feel way less overwhelmed. I definitely have the text where we talked about splitting the profits 50-50 when we finish the build. I'm going to start organizing all the receipts tonight. And yeah, after this, he's dead to me.
The amount of hours and like know-how that you brought to this build, and then he just like takes it. Yeah, I mean, invite you to Bali at the bare minimum.
All right. The original post was June 15th, 2026. So just a month ago.
Oh, wow. We've already got like updates in conclusion?
Yes.
Working fast, OP.
Well, it's a little more than a month ago, but you get it. So the next day.
Court can take a while. So that's fast.
Yeah. First of all, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who commented on my last post and to people who flooded my chat requests. I've been reading through the messages silently, including some actual legal perspectives, but my inbox is a bit overwhelmed right now, so I couldn't reply to everyone individually. I felt completely broken yesterday, but seeing so many people in my corner giving solid advice gave me the backbone to actually do something about this. A few of you suggested I shouldn't confront him aggressively, but instead text him calmly and try to get him to admit our 50-50 agreement in writing so I'd have evidence for small claims court. Last night, I sent him a text. I kept my emotions completely out of it and wrote, "Hey man, I'm trying to stay calm here. I know the registration is in your name, but we spent 8 months building this together and explicitly agreed to split profit 50-50. Dropping $500 on me after I built the engine and funded the turbo setup is completely unfair." He took the bait immediately. He called me twice, but I left it go to voicemail because I wanted everything in text.
Yep.
When he realized I wasn't answering, he texts back. Or voicemail is good too, like having
because depending on what state you're in, like some people might be like, well, why don't you just put on speakerphone and then just like record it? Because depending on what state you're in, you can't do that.
You have to have consent for recording. When he realized I wasn't answering, he texts back, "Bro, plans change. I need the cash for the Bali trip with Jess. Yeah, we said 50-50 at the start, but legally, it's my car. Be happy I'm even giving you $500. You don't have a contract anyways, so you can't do anything." Like, this guy, like, he does not care about friendship.
Audacity!
He knows the friendship is over, and he is just burning that bridge completely. He literally admitted to the agreement while trying to flex that I couldn't stop him.
Why did it, like, in my head, because we've done, like, the petty revenge thing. Also, I'm thinking, like, you should steal his girlfriend. He seems like a loser.
Once I had that screenshot saved and backed up, I sent a final reply. I have the receipts for every single aftermarket part, bank statements proving I bought them, and now I have your text admitting we agreed to split the profits 50-50. I'm drafting an itemized bill for my labor hours at a standard shop rate. If you don't freeze the sale and give me my fair share, I'm filing a summons for small claims court first thing on Monday. See you there. I mean, I wouldn't freeze the sale as long as he just gives you 50% of the profits of the sale. I mean, if you've got a buyer that's going to do cash and it's good, then it's good.
But also, in all seriousness, if I was a girlfriend, it wouldn't take much to not just steal me. I don't know about that, but break up with a dude. Because if he did that to his best friend, he ain't trustworthy. I'm like, no, I don't want to be with someone like that.
No.
But that's because I'm a classy lady.
He hasn't replied since, but his girlfriend just blocked me on Instagram. So I know he's absolutely panicking right now.
She ain't a classy lady, it sounds like.
It's so funny. You've not seen this, and your response was that right before. I'm currently organizing my receipts and printing out the text thread. I will keep you guys posted on whether he folds or if we're actually going to court. But for now, the trap is sprung. Top comment, doing everything via text and ignoring calls is a big brain move. Well done. OP. Thanks. I knew if I picked up the phone, it would just be a shouting match and I'd lose my leverage. Had to get it in writing. Final update, June the 18th. So this is 3 days after the original post.
This is the final update? They've got to give some real tea because you said it was complete and finished. So he better have some money in hand.
I honestly didn't expect my life to become a multi-part drama series on Reddit, but after the insane amount of support on the last 2 posts, I owe you guys the final conclusion. Yesterday morning, the pressure finally broke him. I woke up to 5 missed calls from his dad. It turns out his dad saw the text thread on his phone, or my ex-friend cracked under the pressure and confessed. I'm not entirely sure. His dad is really hardworking, honest guy, and he was absolutely mortified by what his son was trying to do to me.
We don't raise no child like that.
About an hour later, my ex-friend called me. He sounded completely defeated. No more arrogant flexing, no more legally it's my car attitude. He apologized, though it sounded like his parents forced him to do it. Because of the text trap, he knew he was completely cornered. Instead of trying to fight it or sticking to the insulting $500 offer, he agreed that the 50-50 split wasn't fair since I funded almost everything. We settled on an 80-20 split.
That's what I said. I was like, why is it even him saying 50-50? Why aren't you saying, like, hey?
In my favor, to cover the turbo setup, all my part receipts, and the manual labor hours I put in. We met up at a local bank a few hours ago, and I watched the cashier verify the cash for my 80% share, deposited it straight into my account, and walked out.
So the buyer was real quick to get that money.
Is that a cash buyer? I mean, it takes no time when you've got cash for a car. I mean,
just switch that title over, baby.
Yeah. His trip to Bali with Jess is still happening, but it's going to be a lot more budget friendly now that he isn't funding it with my hard work and parts.
That's what I mean, he's only got 20% and he's still able to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
he's just being
budget
greedy.
friendly. But like, and in Bali, budget friendly can still mean beautiful.
I gotta wonder if the girlfriend, especially since she blocked him so immediate, like if the girlfriend was a part of all of this ruse as well.
I think,
and like
not
maybe
ruse,
even
but maybe she was like,
it.
yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
She's like, babe, you know, you don't legally, you don't have to. So she.
As we left the bank, he tried to ask if we were good. I just looked at him and said, "We're even on the car, but the friendship is done. Good luck in Bali." Then I walked away and blocked his number. I lost a brother, which hurt, but I kept my money, my dignity, and my peace of mind. I genuinely couldn't have done this without the absolute legends on the subreddit who gave me the legal strategy and the courage to stand up for myself. The money is safe in the bank, and the toxic wake is out of my life, and this chapter is officially closed. Thank you all so much.
For me, like, part of it's not even about the money for him, because he even said, like, they might keep it and like run it on the track themselves. So they would like do something together with the car. I mean, the money is a big part of it because he spent a lot of his own hard-earned money and time building it. But I think like the dude seemed fine with doing 50-50. So obviously he wasn't like overly concerned about the money, since it sounds like he's the one that like invested tons more into it.
Yeah.
I think like the fact that like the dude was like, I'll give you $500 and I'm going to take the
so
rest and go on that. Yeah, like I think the fact that he was like going to betray his friend is a big big reason why he's like,
Mm-hmm.
that dude's no longer in my life.
Yeah. So,
Have you guys ever been screwed over in a worky situation? Tell us in the comments down below.
until next time, bye.